Hello, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso in the battle buddies. When I make my YouTube videos, it's not towards anybody. When I make my YouTube videos, it's like keeping a journal or something, like a journal, like you're writing about how I feel about, like if I had a journal, you write how you felt that day in a book. So I try to do that with YouTube, whatever. So I'm talking to myself on YouTube. It's not towards anybody. And how I feel about things and everything. Sorry my videos wasn't goofy all these years. There's some goofy videos. But I lost my motivation. There's not that much motivation back home as a veteran. I thought things would be different back home as a veteran. Because people are so hard on veterans. It's not even funny. I'm 37 years old. I did what I could at war. I stood at war as long as how unit, my company stood at war and everything. But I thought, not just because I made YouTube videos at war. I bet every veteran thought the same way. 9/11 attack happened in New York City. People getting their head chopped off on Action News. People getting blown up on Action News and everything on YouTube and every soldiers and everything. And I thought things would be different as a veteran back home. I bet every veteran thought the same thing. No, I don't think every veteran thought, oh, when I come back home, I'm going to be a celebrity. Because you do treat us like a celebrity when we're American soldiers and everything. But as a veteran, your attitude kind of changes for a reason. I don't even know why. I'm still an American soldier after 9/11 attack. So I thought I'd be further in life. But since I got out of the military, you guys made everything so complicated for me. I had to fight for my benefits. And don't get me wrong, there's a few people that helps you back home as a veteran, and I don't want people to kiss my ass back home, because it feels you all want me to kiss your ass back home as a veteran. But I don't want you to kiss my ass for friendship. What type of friendship is that? I have to kiss everybody's ass to be my friend back home. So yeah, I thought things would be different back home as a veteran. And I'm talking to myself as Commiso. And I'm letting out how I feel about things in my YouTube journal. Now everybody's going to have a YouTube journal on YouTube. And how can people treat veterans like they do? The way they I thought, my family would, make a bigger deal than this, and my friends back home as a veteran. So, yeah, I make YouTube videos to try to make people laugh as the world, you're a bunch of haters on the internet. I try to do like they do on Saturday Night Live, I try to make jokes like Saturday Night Live, and, you can all hate on me, but my videos are pretty funny. I consider myself a decent, funny guy. So I thought I'd be further in life. I thought Americans will have veterans back more than you really have it now. You put your veterans in jail? How can somebody do that? You put your heroes away like that, and don't even question it. You just do it like that. You believe everything you hear as people on the internet. Nobody's got the mind of their own anymore on the internet. Everybody believes everything they hear on the internet just right away. You don't even say, "Oh, that's my friend. I'm gonna stand up for my friend." No, you believed it, just like that. Wow. When you go on internet sites, I don't know if it's the same for everybody, because apparently I'm not special enough or cool enough as a veteran. But when you go on an internet site, you get pop-ups from others. It's like a site is an advertisement. So when you go on the site, there's advertisement that pops up towards that site. So either way, my computer is going to get reported because I came back home to haters on my computer. Like, what's wrong with my monitor? For what you guys did to me, I did not agree with you guys did to me for what you. I had 295 pictures on my computer. Naked celebrities and nudist pictures. Can I have something on my computer? Am I allowed to look at any naked body back home without everybody being jealous of me? Can I get at least a girlfriend back home without everybody getting jealous of me? No, it didn't matter what was on my computer. You guys was going to fail me back home as a veteran. And the way people look at each other and the way you treat each other, you guys treat each other like shit as people in the world. And it sucks. I bet you nobody even knows why they're fighting on the streets anymore. Nobody knows why there's wars. I still don't know why we had 9/11 attack. I don't even know what the heck that was all about. I'm a soldier. I served my country. I don't know. I served my country. I don't even know why we got attacked in 9/11. Nobody told me why we got attacked in 9/11. So I bet you nobody even knows why they're getting angry. Do you even know why you're getting angry at me as a veteran? Do I deserve to get treated like the guys you treated me as a veteran? No. Because I'm a really good guy. I have a my personality. If people don't get my personality by now, you're only doing that on purpose. Because it seems like people hate on each other on purpose. You don't even have a reason to hate each other as people in the world. Are we still fighting about our past in history or something? You're living every country is updated to the 21st century as TV and PlayStation and everybody is able to go to college, at least. But what the hell are you all fighting about? I really don't know. And I bet you guys don't even know why you're having wars and violence on the internet and fighting about. Are you fighting about free sex? The next day we gotta go to war because we gotta fight over free sex on the internet. Is that the next thing we're gonna die over as people and everything? So I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not smart enough or educated enough, or I'm in special education classes. I really don't have any social skills because you made it that way as an outcast. So I don't know how to talk to people. I never really did. Because I was basically a shy, quiet kid. And maybe in high school, I talked more in high school. But, I went to Robin School. I was a shy kid in Robin School. I went to Parkway School. Then they put me in Antile School. Then they put me in Fisher School. But I really didn't talk to people. That people talked to me. They came up to talk to me. But I was just a shy, nervous guy, a student in school. So I really was I was a shy, quiet kid. But I'm 37 years old. I guess I got a lot of stuff to say. I guess shy, quiet kids got a lot of things on their minds. While everybody's talking in schools and everything, shy, quiet kid is thinking 24 hours a day. My mind don't shut off. My mind is always thinking. There's nothing wrong with thinking. You have to think to answer your questions in tests in schools. You got to think for the answer. So I don't get people, because especially I'm in the state of New Jersey, and we got attacked in New York City. I thought everybody would have my back home. I didn't know you guys become haters over the years because I disagree on things. Is that why people don't be friends? Because I don't agree on things, and so that's how people hate on each other or something. But it's very stupid to keep fighting about the same thing as in our past in history. People call me stupid and slow my whole life. Like I said, I got speech impediment. I have a difficulty of speaking sometimes. That's why when I was in the military and in school, I try to hide myself in the classroom, because if they call on me to read something out of the book, I won't be able to read every word and pronounce it right, and people make fun of you because you got a speech impediment. Basically, nowadays people make fun of you no matter what you do on the internet. People bully you. They think it's cool to bully people, but it ain't cool. You're actually corny. Because you're going out of your lifetime to bully somebody and put somebody down. And should I give up making my videos because you all decided not to help me back home as a veteran? I like making videos. And like I said, it's a journal on how I feel on YouTube. Because nowadays, people talk to each other on YouTube anyways. So, whatever. Basically, everybody uses the internet for everything on the internet. I'm not a mean guy. You guys call me names back home and hacking my computer, making me a mean guy because you suck as friends back home. You suck as Americans, and you treat your veterans like shit. I didn't deserve to get kicked in the face back home by a gang outside. I didn't say nothing to them. I didn't deserve to get robbed back home. I don't deserve to get kicked by a SWAT team back home as a veteran. But I have shit on my goddamn computer. Well, the law needs to stop acting like the law doesn't know what's on the internet. Isn't there a law enforcement on every site? If a site is still up in what year is this? 2023. So if the law allows the site to be up, why you get mad at me for while sites pop up on my computer. It's like the law forces. That's why people get mad at the law. Because you force people to get in trouble. You're forcing me to get in trouble. And I don't. How much respect do I have to give back home as a veteran for you guys to show me a little respect as a veteran? Right? The law allows dead bodies on the internet. The law allows crime and violence, and you force us to watch crime shows as the law. I don't think paying taxes is that bad in America. Every cop gets paid for you guys to make a television show. So now, when people watch the show, people will say, damn, dude, we hate the law. Because you make people hate the law. And it's like you want us to get mad at the law so we get in trouble on purpose. That's not United States of America. I didn't serve my country and have a clean record all these years for you guys to screw my life over because you got nothing else better to do but sit on my goddamn laptop and hack my life and all my balls back home as a soldier, as a veteran. It ain't my fault sites pop up on my computer. It's that hard for the law to take down crime on the internet? You actually believe people want to watch crime on television? No, nobody wants. Do you really think people watch the cable box anymore in this world? Nobody watches the cable box no more. There's only one person on the street that has a cable box, and I guess it's me. People watch TV on the internet nowadays. All you need is a router to watch TV. You don't even need a cable box anymore. It kind of sucks that the law does not want us to do crime, but they force us to watch crime on television. The law does not want us to do crime, but force us to watch crime on television. So, what do you want from? I thought, damn dude, I really thought it was something cool. You know, yeah, I know. I'm not a special veteran or anything, you know. If I would have died at war, I guess nobody would have known. I guess nobody would have known that I would have died at war. I wasn't special enough to be known or something as a veteran. Is that how you treat your soldiers? This soldier wasn't special enough for the whole country to know that soldier died at war or whatever. So I guess you do that to your veterans too? These types of veterans are not special enough to get the same treatment as this veteran. But in the military, that's not how you was taught and trained in being a soldier. If one person gets in trouble in the unit or a company, the whole unit and the whole company gets in trouble, like in basic training. If somebody does good in the company or the unit, the whole company in the unit does good as a company in the unit. So we all had to get treated respect in the military no matter what. If you was the worst soldier in the world, you still got a type of respect in the military. That's not the same in the civilian world, because they talk shit about you no matter what you do on the internet. If I use the internet or not back home, you would have all talked shit about me no matter what, because you suck as people in the world. You guys fight on the streets and you don't even know what the hell you're fighting about as people in the world. That sucks. That's unfair. I'm getting treated unfairly as a veteran back home. You're making me out to be the bad guy and the mean guy as an American soldier after 9/11 attack because you don't want to treat me. You're some corny ass gang outside that don't want to show me any type of respect as a veteran. Who the hell are you? I live in a free country. I don't have to listen to anybody on the streets. It's a free country. I listen to myself. I'm more comfortable and proud of myself for being Commiso. I'm glad I didn't join the gang outside. Because you're corny. You're wasting your whole life to try to make me look bad as a veteran back home. So I thought things would be different back home. Yeah, I really thought, not just because I make YouTube videos, I thought I would have been an actor or something, or be on Saturday Night Live. But all the years went by. You didn't even try to welcome me back home as a veteran. You all trying to get me in trouble on purpose on the internet. Nobody knows how the internet works, but everybody uses the internet every single day. That sucks. You know? Every single person's butt naked on the internet. The cops are butt naked on the internet. The judge is butt naked. The gang butt naked on the internet. The lawyers are all butt naked on the internet. They're chatterbait too. My mother chatterbait too. I bet she gets upset when I don't chatterbait. But you blocked me. You got blocked me. You know? Every time I talk to a woman back home, you're all down my throat and talking for me on the internet as a woman back home. I can't get a girlfriend. And I hardly had any girlfriends I really didn't have any girlfriends in my life. You know, I had my ex-girlfriend. That's probably longer than I should have been in that relationship because she didn't really care about me. She was out for somebody else. And before that, I really didn't date anybody. So I'm 36. I'm going to be 38. I'm going to be 38 in April. My birthday's coming up. I'm going to be 38. I'm going to be 40 soon. Holy shit, Commiso is an old guy now. And the way you all run the internet, I'm not going to find nobody. I'm going to be single the rest of my life. You guys made love on the internet so complicated that I'm not going to meet anybody. It's like I wasn't supposed. I went out with people that I wasn't even supposed to meet. When there's somebody that I don't know if there's somebody out there for Commiso. Because it seems to me the only reason why you all wanted to get to know me is to sit on the internet and hack me to screw my life over because I made YouTube videos at war. Right? You all sat back home and waited for me to come home to hack me and screw my life over because is it my fault that you all send me bad sites? You all hack me bad sites. You send me bad sites to get in trouble. And you still try to get me in trouble. Well, I didn't have shit on my computer. You didn't even give me enough time to put anything on my computer. It's like you didn't want me to succeed back home. Oh, Commiso was too goofy as a soldier for him to be an American hero back home after war on the internet. But I ain't the only one that you're shutting down as a veteran. You know, if you didn't think I deserve any kind of respect back home, or you think I didn't deserve to be anything back home as a veteran, because that's how you treat your kids. As an adult, so yeah, you treat your kids the same way. Because all American television says, oh, when you grow up as an American kid, you're going to be in a jail cell on a cop show on television. You won't be able to go to college in America. We don't have college classes, channels on television. We got cops. And nowadays, there's a crime show on every channel nowadays. So when you become an adult as an American kids, you're going to be in a jail cell because they force you to get in trouble to get. Why? Is that America?
No, it's beautiful. It's just.
I don't see any motivation channel on television nowadays. It's all negative on television. You know, even if you look at me, I'm a soldier after 9/11 attack, and you're trying to get me in trouble back home as best friends you are to each other. I've been on the honor roll so many times. I get A's and B's in my classes. I try to do the right things and abide by the law my whole goddamn life. I have a clean record. I'm a soldier after 9/11 attack in New York City, so in a way I should be get treated like a hero a little bit. But no, I must have did this time to get me in trouble back home. Because I did too much good. I did too much good in my life. And it's time to fail me as a veteran because you don't want Commiso to succeed in life? What kind of friends are you? So, people get mad at the law. Because you make people get mad at the law. The law don't make any sense. You don't want us to do crime, but you force us to watch it on the internet and television. So, your kid is like, oh, if I don't join a gang, I'm going to get killed or get put in prison. And a free country? United States of America? You force your kids to join a gang outside as an adult? When your kids don't want to be in a gang? You can act and fake sound like being a gang is cool, but you all look like idiots. You're a bunch of Americans fighting among each other, and you're all Americans that live in America. So when you fight among each other, you look like idiots as an American because you're in a corny-ass gang outside. Then we have to get forced to watch negative on television. So nobody watching cable boxes no more. People watching the internet. So what? Since you all want to get me in trouble because you're all jealous, because you all get jealous if one girl talks to me. That's why, I was shy talking to women, but if a woman did talk to me in school, you all take that woman away from me. Every time I like a girl, the whole goddamn town likes that girl. That's how corny the world is. I like a girl in school, the whole goddamn school likes the goddamn girl. That's the internet. But, nowadays, how you're all tough on each other. So women don't act like women ain't tough. You're tough on the nice guys. People aren't. You're really, really, really goddamn tough on nice guys. I can't have a good life because I have to be controlled by the internet. It's a free country, but since I'm not cool enough to be on the internet, I ain't cool enough to be anything back home as a veteran after night. So I'm being hacked and being controlled by my life back home. I didn't do enough good to have a good life in a free country after a 9/11 attack in New York City. At least I'm not a hater like you guys. For a corny gang outside, you're a bunch of motherfucking haters outside on the streets. I really, you all claim that you're a cool gang outside, but you're a bunch of motherfucking haters as a gang outside. How you treat your soldiers sucks. You know, yeah, you know what? I bet every veteran, I don't think every veteran thought they're going to be a celebrity or something back home. But they would have thought their hometown would treat them with a lot more goddamn respect than this. At least get your veterans on their feet back home. You're all back home and set and everything. Everybody knows where all the cool parties are back home or whatever. You know where all the cool is it that hard for the law to send me sites that won't get me in trouble by the law? So don't blame me, blame yourself as the law to allow crime to even happen on the internet for people to watch in the first place. Then it's that goddamn hard to take sites down that it's not. Am I the only one that gets in trouble with that site? I'm not allowed chatterbait back home because they're jerk-offs to me as a veteran. Everybody else around here can chatterbait, but not me. I'm a veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. I can't talk to one girl for y'all have a nervous breakdown. And it was like that in school. And I was a shy, quiet kid. So I hardly talked to any girls in school because I was a shy, quiet kid. But when the girls did come up to me, it's like you're a bunch of haters as a gang outside, man. You don't allow me to have anything back home as a vet. I can't have a house of my own. It's my benefits. I earn my benefits by serving but it's everybody's benefits now, because you're a gang outside. You all want my benefit, because you're a corny gang outside. So you're going to complain that, he's on disability. Now we're going to treat him like he's on disability. Commiso, you're not good enough to be anything back home as a veteran. Do you do that to all the veterans, or only me? I don't know. How heartless this world is and how heartless the internet is. I'm shocked the internet's still up. I thought the government would have took over the internet a long time ago. How heartless you guys are on the internet. But if there was no sex or nudity on the internet, nobody would be using the internet. So sex and nudity is keeping the internet running. But I had to get in trouble with free porn because you're jealous assholes, a hypocrite. The law is a hypocrite. That's why people get mad at the law. You're a bunch of judgmental. You're act like gods hacking people's computers trying to control people's lives. And it's not just the law too. It's other people too and everything. But we all know, you're all smart enough to go to college. Know that we're all human beings. There's no God on the internet. We're all human beings on the internet. So yeah, it sucks back home for war. Because the way you guys treat me is like, you don't deserve to be anything, Commiso. Holy shit. Do you really think I'll be a bad father one day? I don't even have kids yet. But since you all believe everything you hear on the internet because you're stupid idiots as people in the world, why do you think I'll be a bad father one day? Because I'll be a better father than you, and that's why you gotta make me out to be a bad father back home as a soldier or whatever? Every single person is butt naked online. But you all discriminated me and look at my naked body different from your naked body as a monitor. We all look the same butt naked, but I have to be discriminated as a veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. I'm getting treated unfairly. I didn't even get to use the internet sites back home from war. I was moving to places. Then you identity theft me as people. That sucks. How you call veterans names? How can people do that? How do you make fun of your veterans like that? You all sat there back home and watched YouTube videos and watch your soldiers get their head chopped off and get blown up in convoys to make fun of me. Do you feel good about yourself or something when you make fun of me, when you call me names and everything? So I'm glad I'm Commiso. I'm not a hater like you guys. I have a big heart and I do care about people. But Commiso got feelings too. But I'm not allowed to have feelings and get upset because you all get angry at me. I don't have one mommy and daddy. I got billions of mommy and daddies back home. My monitor treats me like I'm my mom. The judge act like he's my dad. Everybody acts like their dads around here too. Heck, on my computer, my mom and everything. Holy shit. That sucks to come home to. How the hell you get angry at your veterans? Is that what happens? Oh, if we get angry at a veteran, we don't have to show respect and make their veterans feel like American heroes anymore because we get them in trouble and get angry at them. So we don't have to do shit to them anymore. You all must feel real good about yourselves. Try to set me up to screw me over as a veteran back home. You know what? If it takes this long and all these years to set me up to get me in trouble back home as a good guy, they had to lie to get me in trouble back home as a veteran. Since day one, they bust down that door twice. They lied at court all the damn time. That's how good of a guy I am. They must have lied out of their damn mouth that Michael Jackson's got the biggest heart in the world. You even screwed Michael Jackson's life over as people in the world, and Michael Jackson had the biggest fucking heart in the world. So day one, you must have lied about Michael Jackson since day one. You had to lie. You had to lie about Michael Jackson. Because how good Michael Jackson is as a good heart. I'm a soldier after 9/11 attack. Damn, look how much you guys lie about me as a veteran back home. But where does that hate come from? You can't just wake up and hate somebody, right? Is that how it is? You wake up and start to hate somebody? Is that how it works? How can people hate like that? Can you just wake up in the morning and start hating somebody? There must be something wrong with you to hate like that. Because we don't have any reason to hate each other. When you have violence on TV and violence on... We don't understand why you're fighting. We don't understand where the fight is coming from. We don't have no reason to hate each other anymore. You hack each other so much. You're trying to come up for a reason to hate each other as people in the world.
actually protects against future states. So wherever you go, you can really go. This'll living in
That sucks. People on Earth got this far in life just for everybody to give up and hate each other for no goddamn reason at all. That super sucks, man. Well, I try to wave at people. I'm trying to wave at people. I'm like this. Hi. Hi, everybody. And you just stare at me with this evil eyes. Oh, I don't deserve to come back home alive as a veteran. I don't deserve to get respect back home in Mercer Township. Because nowadays, people act like every street is a ghetto. There's no one ghetto on the internet. Every single fucking street in the world, you all made ghettos. I live in ghetto Mercer. Oh, I must be disrespecting you when I wave at you like a free American as a neighbor I am, and so you don't have to shit on me as a soldier after 9/11 because I wave at you. Hi, everybody. I'm back home from war alive, and I thought that was enough for everybody to wave and say hi back at me and everything. Well, you all got a chip on your shoulder as a corny ass gang outside. Me waving at you, you all are taking it the wrong way. Because you're a corny ass gangster outside. That the world you all came up for each other in the world sucks. Because people wasn't that mean to each other in history. We all always came out and we all treat each other with respect at the end of everything. Nowadays, you don't want to show each other respect no more. Because you're a corny ass gang outside. I bet every time I leave that court, y'all get butt naked on that court. Every time. That's why you time me. That's why I have to call half a day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You have to mock me as a soldier because you're a corny gang outside that worked at a courthouse outside. Fuck you, Commiso. We're trying to help you watch more porn on the internet. Like I had to watch a lot when I came back home from war. I have to answer to people to watch free porn back home as in a free American country. That sucks. I could have died for my freedom of speech and my flag to come back home alive, and I'm not special enough to get treated like an American hero on a 4th of July street. How the fuck you're so mean to each other as people in the world? How the fuck you're that mean to each other? It doesn't even make sense why people are mean to each other anymore. Well, like I said, everybody wake up in the morning and start hating on me as a Commiso or something. And you don't even know why you hate me. Why you hate me? Because I did something with my life? That's what it is. I enjoy corny gang outside. I had the balls to jump on a plane after 9/11 and serve my country. And that's what it is. People prevent each other to succeed in life. So you all saw me making goofy videos on YouTube, and you all thought, oh shit, we gotta make Commiso look bad because he's looking too good right now, and he's gonna be something in life, and you all make him look bad as a community. What kind of friends are you to me? I'm more a friend to you to tell you that you're a bad friend to me as a veteran back home from war. Even when my grandpa died, I'd still try to cheer people up with my goofy videos when my grandpa died. I didn't have to make videos at war. I didn't have to make videos over the years. But I did it anyways because I care about people. And I care about myself. Is that what you're trying to do? Make your veterans feel bad that they served their country or something? You know, at least I did something after high school. I didn't sit around. I said, you know what? I didn't even have to join the military. I could have got out of it. But I went anyways. You know? What I'm going to... If I would have stayed back in high school, you would have all sat on my computer and screwed my life over after high school. That's how people mean to each other, the way they are on the internet. Commiso's never good enough. My whole life, even though I got A's and B's in school, on an honor roll, I was doing really good on the wrestling team. I think I had a hernia since the wrestling team. You guys try to break me so much on the wrestling team. I think my jaw is broken. That's why my jaw locks up. I got a little cauliflower ear. I dislocated my collarbone, broke my sternum in 3 places. I tore a ligament in my knee. So I think this hernia was from wrestling. That's why I was losing. I think when I heard something pop, when I was on the wrestling team, I heard something pop in my body and I got dizzy. I heard something pop in my body and I got dizzy. I think that was my hernia. So I think I had a hernia. That's why I was throwing. I was winning most of my. I was a really, really decent wrestler. I was winning most of my matches. But you guys, bunch of haters, you had to break me on the mat. So I think I had a hernia since the wrestling team. That's why I had trouble doing sit-ups in the military. And then I think me getting fat, my stomach pushed out my hernia. That sucks, you know. To have a nice heart like I do, and I try to help out the best. I'm sorry I can't help all the time, you know. You know, and sometimes Commiso needs a little help. My friends. You know that song from, what's it call it? Show? I forgot the show's name. I think it's Wonder Years. All you need is love. No, Wonder Years song. Help song. But Commiso, I feel like I'm 37, gonna be 38 in April. It's obvious that nothing really good's gonna happen back home as a veteran, because I'm not special enough, or whatever, or I tried too hard. I think that's why it's hard for I tried too hard. I tried too hard to fit in. I tried too hard on everything. I don't know. I guess I have a good heart. I have a really big heart, and all I do is worry and care about people. So I can't do that no more. I have to take care of myself now. There's things that I want in life as a person. To make your soldiers come home from war and make your soldiers believe they didn't do enough. That's the number one thing. I think that's the number one thing you do to veterans. You make your veterans believe that they didn't do enough at war. They didn't do enough to get treated special as a veteran. What the hell you all do back home? What you all do? You all party like the 60s and 70s outside. So I don't understand how veterans get treated like shit when American flag's still flying outside and your kid can still go to school and you all can party in backyards like the 60s and 70s outside. So I'm getting treated unfairly on the fact that I got hacked and you hacked me these sites for years and you all decided to get upset as you all act like you never saw a naked body on the internet. You all overreact on sex and nudity more than you overreact on violence and crime on television and nudity. I mean, you know what I mean. There should be nudity on it. How much crime on a channel is how much nudity it should be on television. Because in real life, there's more nudity and sex than crime on television. So, I don't know who's the haters on Commiso, but you know what? I wish people get a life of their own on the internet. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with the world. People don't have a life of their own. You guys hack each other so much, then you start shit. You start hating each other. And we all basically doing the same thing on the internet. How the hell you all doing the same thing on the internet to hate on one person? How can people do that? Then you only give us one working porno site, and you all sit there and try to screw over that porno site. Hey, I hope the law and everybody else are hating on porn. Porn ain't going anywhere. Sex is gonna be sex, no matter how you look at it. I don't know how the law looks at sex, but sex is gonna be sex, no matter how the law looks at it. You really think the kids need the internet to find out what sex is? Do you think your kids need the internet to find out what a gang is outside? You treat your kids like idiots. I don't know why you got smarter than a 5th grader, because behind doors you treat your kids like idiots. And it sucks, yeah. You know, it sucks how people think about each other like that. It sucks how people treat each other like the way they do. We all want the simple life and change in the world, but you make life so hard, so difficult for each other, for each single person on the internet. And I'm just a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So yeah, you know, I thought I would have met a lot of celebrities by now back home from war. I thought, you know, there's celebrities that died, and I would have liked to meet Michael Jackson. I'm a big fan of Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson makes good music. I won't be able to see Michael Jackson. There's celebrities I'm not going to be able to see. And the older I get, the more celebrities I'm never going to meet anybody, because apparently I'm not special enough as a veteran back home. And you shouldn't treat your veterans that way. Every veteran wants to meet celebrities. Every veteran I'm not just saying me. I hate when people look at my videos and say, "Oh, Commiso only wants stuff for him. He's all." No. My battle buddies deserved a lot of respect, as I should deserve a lot of respect. And I bet every veteran is thinking the same way. I thought things would be a lot different back home from war, but it ain't. You gotta up your veterans back home. You gotta up it. Apparently, I didn't have enough cool street points as a veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. You know, each veteran had their own say, hey, when I go home, it's going to be cool to come back home to my hometown, because y'all sit there and act like who the hell is your soul. You really still don't know who your American soldiers are after 9/11 attack, when nowadays you got the internet. If shit, you all like each other so much, you know every shit about everybody. But when I walk out the door, you all act like you never saw me your whole goddamn life as a veteran. And you treat your veterans that way. You know who your veterans are, as you see them at, you know, the internet world. But you're a bunch of haters. Because I'm a kind person. I don't deserve to get treated this way. Not because I want everybody to kiss my ass to be my friend back home. Because serving your country in the United States should mean a whole lot, dude. This is a really good country. That's why we vote for our president. We vote for our government. We can vote for a lot of shit in America. I thought we already voted that it's legal to watch porn, free porn on the internet. So I don't know what the hell it's my fault there's billions of naked people that came on my computer after 9/11 for you all get mad at me. I thought we voted about sex. Don't kids get teased? You act like kids are never going to learn sex. Your kids are going to learn sex if it's on the internet or not. I hope you're smart up as parents and adults online the law. You know, you can't. You act like there's more than life than the internet. But you treat sex like, is it sex a type of love? Sex is a type of love. How the fuck you still fight about sex in the world? I got played. You all act like you hate sex because you're a corny ass gang outside and I had to get played outside. Right now every kid and every adult is watching porn. The world knows that too. But I had to get beat up and make me feel guilty that I came back home alive from a war on the internet as a veteran. You make me feel that way. It ain't that hard to be nice to each other. It ain't that hard to be nice to veterans. You all came up with this hate shit bullshit. And you all sat around and listened to Michael Jackson music all around the world. How the fuck can you do that? You're kids and adults that grew up with Michael Jackson music to turn out to be assholes. How the fuck that? You all grew up with Michael Jackson. Everybody was singing word for word in every song of Michael Jackson. For you all turn out to be assholes in the world. Is that what you want for your kids, to grow up to be assholes? And we have to watch war every day on television all around the world? When you all grew up with Michael Jackson music.
I know I'm no great prize, but I'm loyal.
That don't make any damn sense at all. Shit, man. It don't make any sense anymore. TV don't make any sense. The internet don't make any sense. People don't make any sense to me anymore. Because you all complain. It's easy to complain about shit. But is that hard to do something about it? You know, I'm driving through Trenton, and people complain how Trenton looks, but there's enough people in America to fix Trenton. You know, if there's a rundown building, either fix that building or take it down. How hard is that? They blame the president and the government, but we vote for the next president. So that means the next president, you're going to get blamed about. You wasn't even long enough to be a president, but you're going to get blamed about something. When there's enough people in America to do something about fixing Trenton. You know, Trenton was, according to the history in the 60s and 70s, Trenton wasn't that bad. You all made it that way. So the next time somebody complains about a rundown building in Trenton, you just want to complain about it. You don't want to do nothing about it. You want to complain about that rundown building. Same thing with the rest of the country. Take one point in time, Americans took pride to their country. Every street in America got to respect Americans and took pride to their country. Every street can have a good neighborhood. There don't have to be a ghetto in America. But you want to rap about it and talk about it and complain and blame somebody else. It's their fault. When you lived in that neighborhood that long for you guys to say, shit, we can fix this neighborhood our stand fucking selves. So I guess that's how I feel as a veteran. You complain about your veterans, but you don't do anything to help your veterans out. I have to go to therapists to get complained about, oh, it's my fault that I'm a veteran. I gotta go to court and get monitored and claim that I'm a veteran. Ain't this that hard to help your goddamn American heroes back home so they can get respect and get their damn life on track and have a good life? Because I served United States of America. They have to lie all the time at court about me. Everybody has to lie about me all around here. Because last time I checked, I said this. Hi, everybody. Hey, everybody. You guys can't drink with me. You can't smoke weed with me. You can't dance with me. You can't party with me. You can't even take me to a football game. You can't take me to a wrestling, baseball. You all find excuse all the time not to hang with me. Every single person. Then you get mad when I say that. You all seem to know where I live. The whole world seems to know where I live because you hacked my goddamn computer. I just thought things would be different back home. Not because it's Commiso. It's me. It's Commiso. The goofy guy in school that had a goofy laugh on the wrestling team with I had goofy ass glasses on the wrestling team. I couldn't see. So if you was beating me on the wrestling team, when I took off my glasses, the only time I saw you, you had to get this close to me to see your face. That's how blind I was. My eyes got really bad on the wrestling team. So the only time I saw you when you got this close to me on the mat. Well, the rest of the time I was so blind I couldn't see the audience. I couldn't see my wrestling team. So my eyes messed me up at the end of the wrestling, and I guess you all try to break me. Every wrestling wrestler, you try so hard to break me on the mat. Every single wrestler. You knew what to do to break Commiso. You slap. My jaw locks up. I hear cracking right here, cracking all over. I hear cracking back here. I hear cracking behind my neck and head. I hear cracking right here. You slammed me so hard on the mat. You all had to break me because I was a strong wrestler. I didn't give up. You thought I had goofy glasses? Because that's how people think. Oh, Commiso's got glasses. He's easy. You all thought I was the easiest wrestler to wrestle. I bet. That's why you all picked me to wrestle. I was the hardest wrestler. You had to beat the crap out of me to pin me, man. And you did. You broke some parts of my body. I think I had a hernia. The doctor said you had this hernia longer than you said you had the hernia. So I think I had the hernia since the wrestling team. That's why I had trouble doing sit-ups in the military. And I had trouble moving my stomach. That's why it's like big. That's why it's big right now. Okay? I'm 300 pounds. And it's all right. It's all right here. All the 300 pounds is right here. And now you're beating the crap out of me back home as a veteran. I can't enjoy life back home because you all have to prove you got to prove something to your veterans back home. Every single person has to prove something to your veterans. I can't just be a veteran and I don't know how veterans supposed to feel. I don't know how they're treated or whatever, but I think veterans should be treated a lot more respect than this. It sucks to be the nice guy all the time and do the right things for you guys to go out of the way and screw somebody's life over like you guys do. So imagine Michael Jackson. Nobody had a problem for years hanging with kids with Michael Jackson. Everybody trusts Michael Jackson. And all of a sudden you hear a rumor on the internet, and it sucks. And you're a gang outside. It sucks how fast people turn on each other, and you don't even second guess the information that's put out on the internet. What kind of friend is that? You turn just like that. You didn't say, "Oh, that's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson won't harm shit. He's got a big giant heart." You ever listen to Michael Jackson music? Michael. That's why his music was good. He was always trying to sing about good things. He was trying to cheer people up with his music. But I guess that's not enough for people to stop having wars and violence on the internet. So it sucks that Michael Jackson went out like he did, because Michael Jackson still today, his music's still on the top. Even though you talk shit about Michael Jackson still could compete with the music that comes out today, and Michael Jackson still will come out on the top of his music because he knew what he was doing. He took pride of his music. He knew what he wanted to sing about. Because he was a little kid on Jackson 5. He was a little kid in Jackson 5. And he said, when I grow up as a singer, I want to change the world as Michael Jackson. I want everybody to be world peace as Michael Jackson. And look what you did. There's a bunch of fucking gangsters and haters in the world. That's not what Michael Jackson wanted. He wanted love in the world. He was singing about love because he was a little kid, and he said, "Holy shit, I got all this fucking money." He was a kid with all his money, and he said, "You know what? I'm not going to just use this money for myself. I'm going to use this money for the world." He was a giver. Michael Jackson was a giver, and you are all takers. You're all takers in the world. So the more Michael Jackson gave, the more you became haters. I don't know. Is that how the world works? That don't make any goddamn sense.
Ensure complete with 30 grams of protein.
So yeah, it doesn't make any sense why there's violence on the internet. It doesn't make sense why there's violence on American television. We had Michael Jackson as Americans. Every channel should be no crime, because Michael Jackson sang about love, and there should be no hate on any street in America or any streets in the world, because Michael Jackson wanted to change. You guys, you all got mad at that. Wait, how you get mad at Michael Jackson? How you get mad at Michael Commiso? I'm the goofy guy. I'm the goofy guy at the party. How you get mad at me? But people suck. People know what to do to get along. People know what to do to fix the world. People smart. This is not back in caveman land. This is the 21st century, dude. Everybody speaks English in every school and all around the world. So we should be able to understand each other as countries by now. The number one language, English is got a lot of words, but English is easier to use. So English is the number one language in the world. But it just feels like people don't want to get along. You know, I like rap music. I don't like every rap music, but I like listen to the beats. And sometimes I feel like I need to come up with a rap. But nowadays, rap is kind of going down, man. Because you're all rapping about the same streets. You're all rapping it, poor me, poor that. I have to be a rapper because poor my street is bad for me. And I'm like, oh man, they already sang about that street with the other rapper. You know, you can rap about other things. You know, that's why I like the old school rap. Because the old school rappers, they didn't have to be tough when they rap. Like Sugar Hill Gang, they was rapping about cool shit. They were with their friends, and that rapping was supposed to be. It's supposed to be cool, but now it's like you just want to hate, and because it's a rap song. But that's not how rap music started. Rap music started with happy words. Yeah, you didn't have to be that hard to be a rapper in the 70s. You could have chilled in the 70s with the rap songs. And it's the same thing with people. It wasn't this hard to use the internet, but now since you're all a bunch of haters and judgmental motherfuckers, and the internet is stressful to use because you as people, you made it that way. So I'm talking to Commiso. I'm trying to let out things. I can't. My combat PTSD unit. I'm so much of a nice guy. I keep everything in until I explode on somebody. And I have to let out. I gotta keep letting out. Because if I just gonna keep it in, and then y'all blame me for everybody's mistakes in the world. So I apologize if I'm not educated or have the biggest words in my speeches, or I didn't use every word in the dictionary, but basically, not everybody uses every word in the dictionary. This is the basic language, and people don't use all the words in the dictionary. But you still got to be like, oh, hey, what's Commiso talking about? Huh? Why's Commiso talking on YouTube again? I'm gonna get mad. Like, I don't even know why I'm gonna get mad at Commiso. But I'm gonna get mad. Because I want to get mad. So, this is my journal on YouTube. I'm just letting out my feelings so I don't have a nervous breakdown questioning why everybody give me a hard time back home when life for veterans should be super easy back home. Veterans should get help from every single motherfucker because American flag's still flying in the sky. And our flag means something. If you really look at, we do have a decent, cool ass flag as Americans. So I don't know why they have an issue with our flag. Our flag is pretty goddamn cool to look at. It means something when you look at that flag. Each star means something on the flag as a state. You act like America happened over yesterday. America been around for a while, you know. America, you know. So I don't know. I want to go back to my goofy videos. So I have a journal now on YouTube. You know, you all want to make the soap operas on the internet in the world. I'm just gonna let out my feelings and everything. Everybody else get to let out their feelings. So why can't I? You know? I deserve to let out feelings and everything. You know? So I'm letting out my feelings so I can try to come up with another goofy video. It's hard. Comedy is not easy. Y'all act like, oh, it's easy to come up with shit. Hey, nowadays, everybody's copying each other on YouTube. Everybody's doing the same thing. And people don't, you gotta admit, nobody's got a sense of humor anymore. Nobody knows how to joke with each other anymore in the world. You're all a bunch of uptight motherfuckers. Don't call you, I came back from a fucked up war. Don't call me uptight when I make my goofy video. You all uptight around here. And it's Mercer Township. And, you know, that's how I feel. You all so uptight. That's like, well, that shit's happened again, and I'm fighting about the same shit again on the internet. So it ain't my fault, law, that you can't figure out what sex is. Because when I go to court, it's like the judge don't know what sex is on the internet. It sucks that we're not allowed to lie to the court, but the court lies. You lied since day one, man. It's about Commiso, man. That sucks. We're not supposed to lie at court, but the judge, the law, and the monitor, they're all lying about every single thing. But just because you lie about somebody and doesn't mean that I'm a bad guy. I'm a really cool guy. So that's why I get mad when I go to, I say, holy shit, they can't help me even more back home in America? Is that fucked up? Every single person is butt naked in the world on the internet. And you decided to pick on me? So, hey, I have to make my YouTube journal so I can calm down because I'm overweight. I've never been 300 pounds before, and that's why it's hard for me to move around. And I want something better in life. I deserve a lot better in life. I've been a good guy in every school. You know, I wasn't a bully in school. I didn't pick on people or whatever. I don't like crime shows because it doesn't make sense why there's crime on free American country. So I don't know. I guess I said enough for today. This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso in Nevada, buddies on.